It's Kyle, and I'm really excited for the third season of Project Nerdy, and currently we're kind of reintroducing ourselves to the viewers. So I was trying to decide how to do this, and I thought the best way would be kind of show you some of my nerdy collectibles, because it would kind of help see what kind of nerdy things I'm into. So with that little intro out of the way, let's just get right into it. One of my favorite nerdy TV shows of all time has to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So I have this really cool collectible. It's a costume material card, so if you can see that, that's actually a piece of the costume that Sarah Michelle Gellar was wearing in that scene. So it's kind of a neat little piece of the TV show that I own, which I think is really cool. I miss Buffy the Vampire Slayer show so much. I wish it was still on and still in new episodes, but luckily it did have a real nice long run. So there's a lot of classic episodes you can go back and watch. Next up, another really nerdy TV show, probably my favorite nerdy TV show at the moment I'm a huge fan of, is The Walking Dead. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. And I got this really cool collectible. I actually live in Georgia where The Walking Dead's filmed, and a lot of the zombie extras are in it every week, and every week they're just redone a little bit. And they're mainly Georgia native since the show was filmed here. So a little collectible store I live near, a lot of the zombie extras come in and kind of do Walking Dead memorabilia with him. So one of them had did this screenshot from the show and autographed it, which I thought was really cool, and I loved his little saying, "Watch your back, pal," and then he signed it. So a zombie, I have an autograph from a zombie or a walker. So how cool is that? Next up, kind of show you a little bit of my YouTube fandom. I'm a huge fan of SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd, and last year I happened to see a small gift at a store I work next to, and it happened to be something that related to what one of the hosts on SourceFed had said recently. I thought, well, this is not much. I'm going to just get this and send it to him as a little gift as my appreciation for them doing a great show. And I was really thrilled to get a nice little thank you note back from them. So it's almost, kind of like a little piece of SourceFed. So I thought that was really cool. And I'm really into all sorts of YouTube channels. So this is kind of my YouTube nerdy collectible. Next up, I had a privilege this past year that I served as an extra in the third and fourth Hunger Games movies. They're just did wrap up filming, actually. I believe my part's is probably going to be in part third, but I don't know where they're going to cut it. You're really not allowed to take any stuff from set, so you weren't allowed to do any pictures and stuff like that while you're extra. And I can't really talk about what I did yet. I'm going to wait till the movie comes out before I do stuff like that. But the one thing I did get to take with me was the little costume material card. So this is the thing they gave you when they first fitted you for your outfit. And then when you came each day, that's what you gave them, so they knew which outfit to give you. So that's my little piece of really the only thing I got to take with me, other than a pay stub, for the Hunger Games movies that I was in. So part 3 and part 4. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'll be in part 3. So that's definitely a cool little nerdy collectible I have. Next up, I didn't want to touch on. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I have so much Star Wars stuff, it's impossible for me just to show one item. So here's a little glimpse of all my Star Wars collectibles. Here are some of my Star Wars collectibles. You see some figures, coffee mugs. My question to viewers this week is, what is your favorite nerdy collectible you have? Let me know in the comments section below. My nerdy pleasure has to be TV related. A lot of the shows at the moment are wrapping up their seasons. A lot of great season finales so far, but the one I want to touch on, because I just did recently watch it off my DVR a couple days after it was on, was the season finale of Parks and Recreation.